My 7 longest lasting, highest projecting fragrances, starting off with number 1, ORTO PARISI MEGAMARE. This smells like you're standing on a boat over the deep dark ocean. The night is rolling in. It's a deep dark ocean, not a lovely marine aquatic smell like you used to in designer fragrances. This smells dark, mysterious, and it's very high quality. The spray it on your clothes will not come off, but it's not a fragrance everyone is going to love. Some people love it on me, some people hate it. So it's a fragrance that you really need to try. ORTO PARISI MEGAMARE fills up the whole room. Another marine style fragrance in the niche category. This is ACQUA de Sale by PROFUMUM ROMA. This is a fragrance that's not well known like ORTO PARISI MEGAMARE, but this still smells like a niche quality marine style fragrance. But this smells more like you're standing on a nice beach rather than the dark ocean like I described for MEGAMARE. This is a bit more salty, a bit more aquatic, a bit more fresh than ORTO PARISI MEGAMARE, but still very strong. 2 sprays is all you need on this. Really, really projects loudly. Number 3, Tom Ford Black Orchid Parfum. This is a slightly more masculine version than the original Black Orchid. This has the additional note of rum. This is beautiful. It's quite mysterious. It's quite complex. It's really quite enchanting in a way. It's a beautiful wintry style fragrance. I only wear this when I'm going out and in wintertime. Number 4, Tobacco Honey by GUERLAIN. This smells like the most realistic honey I've ever smelled in a fragrance. We also often talk about honey in fragrances, but they don't often smell like you've literally opened a jar of honey and smelt it. This one does smell like that. So if you don't like the smell of real honey, you will not like this. But this is the beautiful kind of airy honey, not sticky, and it's not like a sticky heavy fragrance. It's more airy. It's really luxurious and smooth, but that's mixed with tobacco, and it is one of the most beautiful tobacco and sweet fragrances I've ever come across. And this is my most complimented fragrance. I went out a few weeks ago with about a group of 8, 9 of my friends. I'm not lying when I tell you every single person in my friend group asked me what I was wearing when I wore Tobacco Honey. Last 3 then, Jeremy Fragrances Black Tie. This is a beast mode of a scent on my skin. This is quite unique and different to anything I've tried. It's the only fragrance from Fragrance One that warrants the niche quality price tag, but still don't buy it at retail price. Get it on the 50% discount. It's smoky, it's leathery, you have some sweetness in here and a fruitiness from like an orange mandarin note. It doesn't smell like anything I've smelled before. It's quite dark, so it's a good going out fragrance. I wouldn't necessarily call it a black tie fragrance like a formal event, more like going out. More like going out to a bar or a club or something. You will certainly get noticed wearing black tie. Last 2 fragrances, AMOUAGE Interlude Black Iris. This for me is slightly better than the original Interlude Man. Just adds a bit more smoothness to it, and you've got this iris note which makes it slightly more formal. This is another fragrance that I've been complimented on a lot, but you have to wear it in the right situation, at least I do. Not for a casual situation, not for me anyway, more for like going out, dressing up slightly nicer, wintertime. It has a real kind of alpha male vibe to it. It's really strong and polarizing. You have to wear it with confidence, but if you do, it's going to work really well. AMOUAGE Interlude Black Iris. And lastly, from Dior's private line, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but Tobacolor, a very heavy, sticky, ultra sweet fragrance. One of the sweetest fragrances I've ever tried. It's plum, it's honey, but not realistic honey like that we saw in the GUERLAIN fragrance. More of a dense, sweet, sticky honey, but it's still beautiful. It's very sweet and very sweet, polarizing. And because of the sticky nature of this, doesn't matter where you spray it, it's going to last a very long time, and probably the colour of the juice will stain a white t-shirt like this, so I would spray it only on the skin. But if you do wear it and carry it with confidence, it's going to be a fantastic fragrance for the wintertime. Tobacolor.